Hey guys, shall we work?
Nah.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Twisted Life of TV. I am Poetry. You are here for another recap and review of our YouTube web series, Soul Ties. If you not watching this, I don't know why. This is a very well-written web series, and I really hope that Jenae Hope is able to further her writing, further her directing, producing, acting, because this is off to a good start. For I believe it's her freshman project, or at least the first one, the one I've seen on YouTube. Look, this episode right here tackled so much in 13 minutes, child. So much in 13 minutes. We start off Carrie and Bryce. They just chilling, kicking it, walking on a little board walk. They probably down to Venice Beach somewhere, walking and eating and, you know, getting some good food in. What I took notice of the fact is that she's got him trying new things. And apparently this is something that she's always done, but you know, she got him out here trying new foods that he ain't never ate before. He is willing and ready and able to be all that for her, be present for her. So he says, I still don't trust him, and neither does Carrie. Okay, they sitting here having this conversation. She asked him about why he stopped drinking. I did not like his answer at first. She said, I want you to be for real this time. Why did you stop drinking? And his thought was, well, I wouldn't have got you back if I hadn't, right? So you're saying that you stopped drinking because of me. You didn't stop drinking because of you. But then he did follow up and said he didn't like the person that he was when he was drinking. You know, Carrie said, you know, I could kind of see that back in the day. You know, I kind of picked that up. And he took it as a sign of like, yeah, you still checking for me. You still want me. Let me tell you, Carrie, it's like she wants this to be it. She wants this to be right. I don't even know how to properly say it, you know. It's something that's not adding up, even though she's like inviting him to game night with the old friends, even though she know good and well her friends don't like him. She's really trying to be inclusive, have him be inclusive in her life, right? But at the same time, she Facebook stalking him. I don't know if she herself has created 50,011 Instagram accounts, because we already know she had another one that she was watching from. But every person that Bryce pulled out his phone and liked the photo, Carrie got a notification. And he peeped it. At first he was like, I hit this picture. At first I thought her phone was ringing. I thought he was gonna check it like, you know, she used to check his. And then he hit another picture. Her phone buzzed again. Hit another picture. Her phone buzzed. Is this a feature on IG that I don't know about? Because I'm on IG, but I'm really not on IG. So if you follow somebody and they like a picture or post, you get a notification for every time that they do it. Because that's what Carrie doing. That's a sign of distrust. That's a sign that I do not have faith that you are 100% for me. Okay, that's how I saw that. But he agreed to go to the little game night, right? So we get to see Bridget and Matthew. I told y'all I wasn't sure. I was kind of back and forth. I didn't know what was going on. And the title of this episode is called Should I Be Worried? I am thoroughly concerned about Bridget. During this scene, they were having a little walk after they went out on a little date as well. They went out on this date, and I thought that she had schizophrenia. That's what I originally thought, because she froze up, you know, as these two guys was walking towards them. At first, I didn't see the two guys. I just saw her reaction, like she froze, and then she was bitching about the fact that they was was coming right at me. And people with schizophrenia usually has that type of reaction. They'll see something happen that really ain't happening, or they'll make something that is happening worse than it really is. So that's what I was like, is that what's going on? But later on during the game day, I realized something else was happening. However, when these situations happen with Bridget, she flips the fuck out. And I believe this is when she becomes abusive and attacks Matthew. She went off on him on the street, told him he needed to protect her, this, that, and the third, right? And I was like, wait a minute, what is going on, right? He said something earlier as they were leaving out that, we didn't have to rush up out of there. I know how you feel about being out in the dark. And she was like, no, don't worry about that. I got you, you got me. But when these two guys walked up on her, she didn't feel like Matthew had her. She didn't feel like it. You supposed to be my protector. First of all, Matthew, I don't know where you was raised. But where I was raised in the Midwest, the women don't walk on the outside. The women don't walk by the curb. The women walk on the inside. That's your first mistake right there, right? And if you see some guys walking down the street, switch sides with your woman, okay? So protect her space, okay? Bridget may have went too far, but that's just common Midwestern. Or at least in my neck of the woods down in St. Louis, there was common Midwestern, technical things that you're supposed to do. A woman don't walk by the curb. Okay, so anywho, that whole situation ended, right? Well, the game day was supposed to be held at Bridget's house, but Bridget decided to bring everybody over to Shawna's house. Okay, we go to Shawna's house, and remember, it's her birthday. Carlos was supposed to be having this big to-do thing. I thought it was a conference. Whatever it was, he canceled his flight. He is there to celebrate his baby's birthday. But Shawna is creeping in, honey. That was a creep. She walked in. I said, she looked like she just got her wig tossed. That's what I looked like to me, right? In a good way. That makeup with lipstick was all smeared around her mouth and everything. I was like, girl, she looked like she been slobbing a knob. How you didn't fix your face? How whoever you was with didn't tell you that your lipstick was all smeared like that? She coming to the door. Carlos got a little birthday cake and he's singing happy birthday to my baby. I will never forget your birthday. I was going to always be there for you, this, that, and the third, right? And he trying to snuggle all up in her, give her some good love. And then she like, oh, I need to go freshen up first. And he looking like, freshen up? He had already peeped the smeared lips, look like they I missed the party. What was going on? Okay. So Carlos is already like, something ain't right. This ain't how my baby be acting, huh? I'm here for her birthday. And she like, ooh, let me go bathe first and go shower. Okay. Well, game night come around. Of course, Shawna be like, dude, why you bring all these people to my house? Okay, Bridget, they had that little conversation. Carrie shows up with who? With Bryce. Shawna answers the door. She took the little goodies that, Carrie was bringing in and getting ready to shut her door, and then in come a foot. He just stuck his foot in the door jam. I ain't gonna talk about his bust up shoe. We ain't gonna talk about his bust up shoe. But he stuck his foot in the door jam, and Shawna like, what the? And in walks Bryce. Hey, how you doing? Only thing I can say about this, thank you for bringing gifts. I told y'all about this in another video. I cannot stand ready to love. I cannot stand when people show up to other people's house empty-handed. First of all, you already know I don't like you. And then you come over my house, I didn't even know you was coming. Better bring a gift. He did bring some wine or some champagne or something. Thank you, Bryce, for doing that. I appreciate that. Okay, so game night. It's supposed to be couples night. You're supposed to be playing with whoever you came in the door with. Who is Andrew and why is he there? Well, apparently Andrew is Matthew's cousin, but why is he there? It's not being held at Bridget's house no more. It's being held at Shawna's house. Andrew ain't with nobody. Why is he there on couples game night? We didn't even see him participating in the game. And that was, dare I say it, an unattractive man. Oh God. I've been trying not to hold in on it. Shawna, did you see what you have? You got big chocolate thunder. Carlos over here, and that is what you going for? I didn't even like his hairline. Anyway, Shawna was getting all cozy with Carlos I'm not Carlos, with Andrew up in the corner, chit chatting and everything, up in his face, touching his shirt. And Carlos peeped it. He even asked the boys, hey, should I be worried? They both, Bryce and Matthew look like, nah, you shouldn't be worried. You should be worried. You all right. I wouldn't worry about that. Okay. Bridget peeped it too. She came over there to confront Carrie about why the heck she bring Bryce without letting her know so she could give Shawna a heads up. And then she's like, well, Shawna look like she all right. She over there with Andrew. Y'all ain't worried about that? Y'all ain't tripped off the fact that she all up in this man face and her man sitting right there? I'm concerned. Why ain't nobody else worried about this? Carlos, I'm there with you, dog. I'm there with you. I'm there with you. Well, apparently, during game night, they were doing Guess This Movie. Y'all, I fell out that they could not guess Coming to America. Who don't know she's a queen to be? Who don't know that song? They was like Pootie Tang, Bad Boys. They was right along. They was everything but what the doggone movie was, y'all. All right. But when it get up to Matthew and Bridget's turn, they were doing Set It Off. And, she was singing the song lyrics. Nobody could guess it. But when he put the gun up to her head to symbolize the gun go up to her head, she froze up. So now it's making me think that she's not schizophrenic. She has severe PTSD. And it seems that she may have been attacked at gunpoint. This LA, y'all. Anything can happen. But that's what it seemed like to me. That's what I broke down from that whole situation and the conversation they had in the car. But because she does have PTSD, when certain things trigger her, she explodes, where the violence comes in that Bridget is enacting. Like I told y'all, the reason why my videos were late, because I was going through some exhaustion, and the exhaustion was triggering some of my mental health issues. Y'all already know I deal with PTSD, and there's certain things, certain smells, anything can trigger a traumatic episode for you. And when that happens, you have this fight or fear reaction, and sometimes they may happen at the same time. Sometimes you may be so afraid that you still react, or that fight or flight or flight. Is it called fight or flight? It's called fight or flight. Usually when you have a fear, when you're afraid, you either fly away from the situation or you fight. And in Bridget's mind, she's fighting. She's probably doing whatever she could not do in that moment when that gun was held to her head. And she thought, when she was triggered in that way, she was blaming Matthew, saying that he was intentionally trying to embarrass her by picking that particular scene from the movie. There's a lot of scenes that you could pick from Set It Off. But he picked the one, if I'm not mistaken, it's either when TT held the gun to that dude's head, because everybody got the moment at the time. But there's something else. I mean, everything that you could have did, though, everything had to do with, if you really want to just recall or set it off moment, pretty much everything had to do with guns, unless it's the scene with Smokey and Nate. When she had to sleep with Nate, and then the brother told her he wasn't going to college, and she was like, "What did you do?" That scene, yeah, that's a scene. When TT died, everybody know the scene when TT died. Okay, anywho, child. But that particular scene triggered something in Bridget, and a reactive response is what she got from her PTSD. So I'm not gonna say, I can't say anymore that she's just being abusive to him. She's being triggered, and violence is her response. In a lot of times, in a lot of cases, when people have situations of PTSD, and it's a situation that they couldn't control at the time it happened, they respond in a way that they feel like they're protecting themselves. and Matthew just happens to be on the butt end of that reaction. When they're in the car, though, it seems as if they were about to have an altercation. Started with her turning the radio on or trying to get the keys. I can't remember exactly what it was. And he shoved her off. When he did that, her head hit the glass. And they cut scene, right? So I was thinking, oh shit, what the hell happened? If he really didn't mean to do it, why he didn't say, hey baby, this, that, another, but we didn't see it until they got home. They got home. It looked like both of them was fucked. You know, she had the bruise on her head. Her bruise on this side, but she hit her head on this side on the car. And then he had bruises by his eye and bruised on this. I was like, they must have got the banging in the car. Dear God. And you know, but then they came together and people do this a lot. They have a big fight or argument. And then they have sex to try to make it all better. Or they try to get intimate to make it all better. In this particular case, this is the only way I think Matthew knows how to bring her back down or calm her back down or to let her know, I know you didn't mean to do it. So this is my way of forgiving you by still showing you love and affection, showing you that I care. They should not be together. They should not be together because she has some issues that she needs to deal with that she blames him for. Like I said, from what I'm seeing, it seems like she must have been attacked in the middle of the night on the street at gunpoint, and she felt that he should have been there for her. Maybe he was there, and the attack still happened, and he didn't protect her in the moment. I don't know, but that may be why she lashes out at him. He's not equipped to deal with her PTSD. In a way, by having that intimate, calming moment to show that I got you, baby, I'm here for you now, isn't actually enabling. It's enabling her because she knows what she's doing is wrong. She knows it. Speaking of somebody know that they doing wrong, next we see Shawna at the pool the next day. She getting a text from, what did I call that man? The one from the Tinder snap. Ramondo. She got a text from him saying I wish I could see you again or something like that, saying they have already hooked up, so maybe that was lipstick smear, okay? But now she's in the pool with Andrew. Who knows she got a man? He said she showed up and she got a man. And she said she don't need to ask for any type of permission. A woman can change her prerogative and do what she want to do. And right now she want to do is him. She need him to give her quality time, attention, and affection. Shawna girl, you gonna end up burning. She probably gonna end up with an S-T and a D. But what she gonna do is lose her man. That's what she gonna do. Ooh, child. Shawna girl, I was rooting for you. I said it last week. Carrie, you don't trust Bryce. You don't trust him at all. And shout out again to Homestretch TV in the last video. They put in the comment section the 30 days. I was complaining. I was saying that last week. I was like, he wanted 30 days. Carrie's giving 60. 30 days could be too easy is what Homestretch TV said. I agree. Because in 30 days, you can keep your representative up. 60 days is a little bit longer for you to try to keep maintaining that representative. When we first meet somebody, we send our representative out. 60 days is a long time to try to keep that representative showing up for you. So I understand, but that's still, I wouldn't give him the time of day. Well, me now. I don't know, me back in the day, I probably would have, because I was gullible then, but I'm not no more. But like I said, she don't trust him. She don't trust him. If you don't trust somebody like that, why are you even trying? That's how I feel. Why are you even trying? All right, y'all. Leave your comments down in the comment section. If you're watching this show with me, put down in the comment section what you're thinking about it. Or if you're just watching the videos, let me know what y'all thinking about it, y'all. I'm so glad that they're gonna have a second season. I am, because this is good. This is good. It's just good writing for me. Good TV. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for being here. Peace.